Hey guys, Jeff here with the Common Sense Camper. This has nothing to do with camping. This is my one of two actually favorite things to do other than camping. Camping's number one. This is number two. So I thought I'd give you a tour of my new motorcycle. Well, at least it's new to me. So here we go. This is a 2017 Street Bob. Now in a period of less than 3 years, this is now my third motorcycle. My first motorcycle to get me into street riding was a Harley Davidson Sportster 883. It was a 2008, I believe, and had a lot of fun on it. Kind of grew out of it very quickly. I had that thing about 8 months. Traded that in on a street glide. I went full tilt, went right to the top. Unfortunately, I did not like it. The head buffeting drove me crazy. I won't go into a bunch of detail on that, but I could not stand the head buffeting on that bike. It was bigger than what I wanted. I have no aspirations to go to Sturgis anytime in my life, so I decided I'm going to go back to what I'm comfortable with. And this was a happy medium. So one of the things about this bike is obviously it's a lot lighter than the Street Glide. So I thought I would share this with you. When I purchased this came with the Stage 1. So it has the Screaming Eagle air filter intake and then the RCX exhaust. I will play that here for you in a second. My wife said that, or actually my dad started this. My dad said that my 4Runner looked like a vehicle out of Mad Max. So when I bought this and brought it home, my wife said this looked like the motorcycle version of the 4Runner. So this is the Mad Max or Mini Max motorcycle. And with that, I decided to go with one of the sayings from the Mad Max movie. If you've ever watched it, Ride Eternal, shiny and chrome, decal, and I have that on both sides. So there's a look at the bike. The guy that had this previous to me did a lot of upgrades to it. I like these. These are really cool. Those are your Jack Teller rear view mirrors, and the blinkers come on. I'll show you when I turn on the bike. I'll show you all the little gizmos on it. Smoked out the lenses on the turn signals below. He's got all the black clutch, brake, handle, upgraded grips, upgraded pegs. He put the blackouts on the derby cover as well as the horn. He put the flush mount gas, that's the indicator, and then that's the actual gas tank. He didn't do anything with the suspension. A couple other components that he blacked out. It had the stock seat. I hated that stock seat. It is terrible. It's like riding on literally a sheet of plywood. I'm not kidding. The stock seat on this bike is the worst stock seat I've ever sat on in my entire life. So this is the Mustang Solo Touring with the backrest. And I got to tell you, I don't know how I got along without a backrest on my two previous motorcycles, but those things are really nice, especially on this bike. This bike has a lot of get up and go, to the point where after I finally got comfortable with it, I decided to give her full throttle in second gear with the stock seat, and it actually put me back on the fender. So it's good to have a backstop with this bike, especially the new models. I test drove the new model, the 2018s, and I got to tell you, those things are probably faster than this bike with the Stage 1 on it. I don't know exactly the horsepower and all that, but I'm telling you, those things move. Another thing that I did, I get a lot of compliments on, are these. I did not want hard saddlebags. I didn't want anything vinyl. I didn't want one of those bags that you flop over the fender, and I didn't want a fender luggage rack on the bike. So this is a company called Ens Cuyo, and they are out of Milan. So They're Italian-made leather bags, and I have got to tell you, these are super nice bags. This is like bridal grade leather. I mean, it's just incredible. They're all handmade. When you email, you can email her. Her name is Sezin, S-E-Z-I-N, and she answers your emails, at least all the ones I sent her, within like 24 hours if you have questions. So these are the small tango bags, and they typically come with a leather strap that just goes around this rail right here. Her normal tangos come with a bracket, and so I emailed her and asked her if she could bring me or make me the small tango with the bracket, and she did. So it has the offset posts and it has this metal bracket. Hopefully you can see it. I know I'm spending a lot of time on these, but this is probably my favorite mod that I've done to the bike. So this bracket, since the 2017, doesn't have the 2 stud bolts. It just has one, and then the light kit. I didn't want to do a relocation kit and all that nonsense, so this bracket just forks around the stud that holds this on, and these are solid. This thing's not going anywhere. So those turned out really, really nice. I absolutely love those bags. They look really, gives it some beef to the rear end, but not too much to where they're sticking out really far like some of the harder saddlebags. Let's see, what else can I say about it? Ride's great. I understand now why people talk about Dynas. This bike maneuvers and loves turns and curves and twisties. This bike will get up and move through those curves. The front bag, not much. That was a Iron Pony $14 special. I can guarantee it's not leather, but I bought that when I first got the bike before I got the bag, just so I had somewhere to put like my glasses and wallet and some other stuff in there. So that's the bike. And the helmet, that's one I painted myself. So if someone's wondering, hey, where'd you get that helmet? You can't buy that. I actually painted that myself to match the bike. So all right, what everybody's been waiting for, let's start her up. Might help if it's in neutral. All right. And I absolutely love these pipes. All my riding buddies want to know how to get these pipes. All right, well, sorry, fingers in the way. All right, there you go, folks. That's what I've been playing around on here for the last a month. I've had it about a month, so absolutely love the bike. So that's what I've been doing. This is Jeff, the Common Sense Camper, camping out.